What you saying, people? Back with a bang. This is the Money Management, back with another video for you guys today. Now, of course, today is Saturday. That means it's the weekend. For those of you who are new around here, on this channel, the weekend is where winners are made, the weekend is where empires are built. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys some tips and explain how exactly you guys can build your empire during this pandemic. So exactly what I'm going to be talking about is how exactly you can survive this pandemic, what I've been doing, during this pandemic, what you guys can do going forward, and overall help you guys thrive when you come out of this recession. But before we get into that today, one thing I would like you guys to do is help a business survive this pandemic. So go and check out Time Gear Watches, link in the description below. My smartwatch company, for those of you who don't know, that's what I've got on my wrist all the time. But either way, help this business survive the pandemic and go check us out. Leave me some feedback, let me know what your thoughts are, all that good stuff. And now that we're on this roller coaster during this period of time, please make sure to like these videos, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, comment on the videos, and also share these videos with your friends. Help other people during this weird period of time, help other people thrive, help them learn more, keep them going, all the good stuff. Just share the love, spread the love, keep all that going. But now let's talk about how exactly you can survive and thrive during this pandemic. So the first thing I want you guys to do is understand that in this period of time, we have a lot more time and freedom than we usually do. Even though you're probably thinking, oh, how do we have more freedom? Well, I'm talking about freedom on your own, freedom individually, in your own house, not having to travel. That provides you with more time and also freedom because you have more free time at home. Think about those hours you're not commuting. Think about the time you're not at work. Think about the time you're not out with your friends, at clubs, doing all that kind of stuff. All of that is purely just extra time for yourself. So what do I want you to do in a period of time like this? The absolute first thing I must say is save money. Use this period of time to save money. For those of you who are out there who struggle to save money, there's no better period of time to save money than now. You cannot access all the things you usually could, when you spend money. You must be able to stack cash now. If you're working from home and you have a job, you should be able to stack cash. There's no excuse right now. You should be able to save money. You're not out and about all the time. You're not being invited to so many places. Social distance is still taking place. We're still in a pandemic. There's no way that you cannot be saving money right now. In this kind of period of time, you must be saving money. You absolutely have to be saving money. If you want to be a winner, one thing you must do is save money. If you want to build your own empire, you've got to learn how to stack cash. And again, there's no better period of time to do that than now. If you're not saving money yet, well, again, I'm going to advise you, start saving your money. Start putting away 10%, 20% of the money that you're earning. Whatever you want that to use, do that via automatic deposits, via automatic setup, whatever it may be. If you know that every time you get a paycheck, you're putting some certain amount, into something straight away, that's also fine. I'm telling you though, if you're not saving money right now, you don't really have any hope going forward. You absolutely must learn to save some money at this period of time. If it's 5% of your income, if it's 10% of your income, whatever it may be, if it's 1% more than it was last month, that's good enough. But you should be saving money and stacking cash right now. Remember, these are beneficial tips that I'm using. And over the last 6 months, I've definitely been saving money and stacking cash. And it feels great. Let me tell you that it feels great. So if you're not already doing that, again, you should be doing that. And to be honest, that rolls right into my second point that I'm going to talk about because, again, this is from my own experience. Right now, you should be cutting expenses. You should be spending less money. Look, I used to get a haircut every 10 days. Since this pandemic has been going on, it's been way less. And I'm telling you, that's also been a part of saving money. Travel expenses, going out with friends, gas money, traveling to wherever, visiting different places. That's all cut down now. You're not always going out and about. You're not visiting the next location, next destination. You're not doing that right now. So if you are still spending money online or shopping, whatever, cut those expenses down. Be smart because when this period of time is over, there are going to be people who thrive and there are going to be people who suffer. You don't want to be that person who suffers. You want to be that person who thrives and does well, succeeds. Because you will see different opportunities come up when it comes to your money. You also learn to save your money and cut expenses where you can. That boils down to discipline. If you can cut your expenses, if you can stack cash, those two things right there are very important. Again, in a global recession, in a global pandemic, one of the best things you can do is cut your expenses because you've been given the opportunity to cut your expenses. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is diversifying your income. Or for those of you who only have one source of income, add a second source of income. The reason I say this is because think about 7-8 months ago. People who thought they would never lose their job, people who thought they were set for the next 5, 10, 15 years, whatever it may be, they're now struggling because they lost their job. They're now struggling because their salary has been cut. They now have been put on furlough. They have had so many different situations happen to them, which they never expected to come. A year ago, people probably thought, I'm cruising, I'm living a great life. I can, my mortgage is paid by my job, my rent is paid by my job, my car loan is paid by my job. Everything's done, sorted because of my job. I've been in this job 20 years, whatever. Companies need to save money. Suddenly, we saw unemployment rise. We saw the rate rise. We saw companies letting off people so quickly. There's a reason that these kind of things happen. And for you who don't know, again, this can happen to anybody. Nobody is safe. If you have one source of income, you need to add a second source of income. Again, that goes down to my point of talking about time. We have more time than before. So start freelancing, start learning something new, start trying something out, start making money different ways. If you need to get a second job or part-time job, do that as well. If you need to get an online job, do that as well. But I'm telling you, when the economy stays idle and companies need to find a new way to save money, to lower their costs, first thing they do is cut those employees, the ones they don't need, the ones they think they don't need. Members of staff will get let off. That is normal. Again, what you can do to protect yourself, diversify your income or add another source of income. I've given you many ways, and you guys can also look at my channel. There are many more ways. But again, add that second source of income. Make sure that you have your own source of income. Make sure you have your own ways of getting money, not one single source of income that you're relying on. Because again, once you come out of this recession, once you come out of this pandemic, who knows what can happen? The second source of income you might have might end up being your first source of income. You might end up being self-employed. So many different things can happen. You never know with this world. So again, diversify or add another source of income. The next thing I want to talk about is learning, self-improvement, becoming better each and every day. That's something I talk about a lot on this channel. So again, this becomes very relevant right now. In a time like this, when you have more time, you have access to more resources, the access to resources you need, start learning. Learn different skills. Learn about yourself. Improve yourself. Grow in different ways. Find ways to make money. Find ways to take care of your children. Find ways to spend more time with your children. Learn something new. Read books. Enhance what your brain knows. Get better when it comes to knowledge. And again, I talk about improving every single day. Now, more than ever before, you must be improving. Like I said, today is Saturday, it's the weekend. Everyone wants to chill, relax, sit back. Please, don't be that person who's always chilling, always relaxing. You have a period of time now where you can use to your advantage. I know it's a difficult period of time, a lot of bad things are happening, there's a lot of negativity out there, but you have also got enough resources to start learning for yourself what you can do to be better going forward. When you want to come out of this recession, you don't want to just be surviving, you want to be thriving and succeeding. One of the best people out there. You want to feel great about yourself. I'm making sure that I'm doing that right now. I'm putting the time, putting the effort, many different ways. When it comes to learning, I've done different things, not only on YouTube, talking about outside, which has helped me, which will help me going forward. You guys should be doing the same. Learning, improving, becoming better each and every day. I know it's quite difficult to always find time to read, learn, study, find out new information, test it out, try it out. Yes, but there's also possibilities that you can learn new skills because of YouTube. You can learn new things because of podcasts. You can understand how real estate works. You can start looking at different things. Again, we have resources at our fingertips in this day and age, so we better use them to our advantage. And that actually rolls me right into the next point I want to mention, the final point I want to mention. Invest in the stock market. During a period of time like this, invest in the stock market. Believe me when I say, in 2008, all those people who sold off their stocks quickly were regretting it 2 years, 3 years, 4 years later. If you guys haven't seen, go and read up about what happened in 2008. Go and look at the S&P 500 10, 12 years ago. Look at the difference change in a few years. The same people who are getting nervous and cashing out of all their stock holdings at this period of time are the same people who are going to come back in a year, 2 years and say, I wish I had held on to this. Oh, I used to have that stock. If only I'd kept it. If only I'd not sold off. Those are the people who get scared during a recession, which is normal. It's a normal reaction to a recession. And they sell off their shares, their stocks, all of that. Again, in a period like this is the chance to start getting out there and spending money on stocks. Start investing in stocks. Start buying things which are going to be growing value. Start looking at growth stocks, dividend stocks. Whatever is best for you. If it's mutual funds or index funds, that's fine. If it's individual stocks, that's fine as well. Everyone has their own way of investing. But if you've ever wanted to get into the stock market, and again, I definitely recommend people do invest in the stock market, you have a great opportunity right now. There's no better time to do it than during a recession. Whether it's growth stocks, whether you're trading short-term, long-term, whatever it may be. I definitely say start looking at the stock market right now and the economy right now because it's going to make that recovery. It happens every time. Again, 2008 made that recovery. In March, when this whole lockdown and stuff started happening, that's when the stocks crashed. That's when people sold out of their holdings. Guess what? It's made a recovery right now. In fact, in 2-3 months, it already made a recovery. And that's natural. Just like what they always say, what goes up must come down. And vice versa. When it comes to stocks and recessions, those stocks will crash. They will go down. But those companies aren't just going to let it happen. No, the stocks will make a recovery. The people who invest, these big investors who have made investments for 50, 60 years are going to make sure that those stocks recover. Those of you out there who are new to the game, of course, do your research, learn first before you invest, but definitely take the opportunity to go out there and invest. Now, I understand, overall that we're going through hard times right now. It's a difficult period of time. Many people are, suffering and struggling. And again, this is perfectly normal during a recession, during a global pandemic. But all I can say is make sure that once we're out of it, you can 100% go forward confidently. You can 100% go forward and you can do things that you want to do because definitely those better times are coming. The good times seem like they're years away. That's not the case. Before everything will be back up and running, will be in good times, will be in better times. So hopefully those of you who are not prepared yet, make sure that you are prepared. That's what I want to ask you. Once everything gets back to normal and things get better again, will you be prepared? That's what I'm asking you today. Use your weekend wisely, as I always say. Use it to hustle, use it to learn something new, use it to do something better for yourself, use it to build your own empire. This is where the winners are made. Pandemic pandemics and global recessions are where the winners are made. Make sure you guys use your time wisely and make the necessary improvements to improve your life going forward. Overall, let me know what you guys thought of the video. Please let me know your thoughts on what's going to happen going forward. Let me know what you're doing to prepare yourself when you come out of this. As always, I appreciate the feedback. Make sure you guys, like I said, leave likes, subscribe, comment, share these videos with your friends. Also, check out all the things in the description. There's stuff to help you there during this recession. My Smart Company, Time Go Watches, you can be an affiliate for us. We have free stocks there through Robinhood. We have free cryptocurrency in the form of Bitcoin through Coinbase. We also have a free guide to online business, that first link in the description below. Be back here tomorrow for another video because I'll be here again, back with a bang, just as always. But that's the video, you guys. Thanks for watching. I got money making, you got money making. See you guys tomorrow for another video. Peace.